And technically, unless you specifically say it, there's technically no proof that you didn't do that unless they literally have a record that you never had premium ever. I'll go back to my main tangent in a minute. So technically, it's not that...
We're outside of trying to find all the guys.
What?
We're outside trying to find all of the...
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to that.
You have to go slightly higher up.
There's also just all the bananas all over the place. But basically, technically, well, alright. First of all, because it's, again, a tangent within a tangent, but I can talk about stuff instead of also. This is where all the dudes are, so. I can talk about stuff and then go back to making fun of the one guy, because what I was also going to bring up, the other thing about downloading YouTube videos, supposed to be premium approved if you're downloading at all, but what I was going to also say, if you're downloading, like, YouTube videos, depending on what the videos are, that also, especially, if you don't have premium, it becomes a, like, copyright violation thing, because it's counted as, like, an illegal piracy download, because you're downloading stuff you don't own, basically. Find these idiots. Not these idiots. We'll go back up. See, at least in the zone here. We have to dig anyway, and then it's just gonna become an excuse for banana maps with the basically go back to making fun of the one guy, because when he basically read the one thing, like everyone, year 2 of the Switch 2, and it had this like real, like completely real time realization, because that was such a funny thing with like the crossroads and shit. Where are you, dum-dums?
I think they might be in some of the, like, houses higher up we haven't completely smashed.
But like when he noticed the year 2 of the Switch 2, okay, so it's a tiny area, meaning they're probably realistically up in that snowy area, but like when he read the year 2 of the Switch 2, man basically had like an aneurysm. It was just so...
There's that at Dome over there. This has some shit we haven't smashed. It's still considered part of the area. Oh, yeah, there was one of them. Okay, so now one more.
Okay. This is getting silly now. But basically, like, the casual just Gear 2 of the Switch 2 and just having this oh my fucking god reaction was just so funny because of just how hilariously wrong that ended up. Okay. Too high again. And that's basically when he got the giant fucking ego of the I don't know what to tell you if you can't see it. Okay. So, this is ridiculous. Like, they must be higher up, man. But I don't know. Like, what did we miss?
If it's not literally stuck in something, it's obviously just like a visual we're missing, because the funny thing is the one over there we found, he actually was like solidified in black stone, so we oh, there he is. I think, no. Oh, no, wait. There. He was on top.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Well, that's going to be a pain in the dick to get now.
Good. And... yeah. Yeah, we can... we're gonna take a couple of... jumps to get it.
Maybe try landing on it and then...
Damn it. As long as I... yes! Big boy.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's because it's one of the banana trees.
But basically, like, that year 2 of the Switch 2 thing, and just seeing people go absolutely crazy, and that's why the one guy had the, oh, if you can't tell, it's coming in 2024, it's like, with all this obvious evidence.
Well, remember, another thing, because people can't handle being wrong, there's also that theory that there was that one day where, I don't remember what the date was, there was a date where people thought Nintendo was apparently going to have, like, the big Switch 2 presentation that day. I think it was a famous person died, and then people were like, oh, because that famous guy died, they obviously canceled this and shuffled everything back, and I'm like, if they canceled everything as 11th hour, as you people think they did, marketing material would have leaked. But marketing material never leaked.
Yeah.
Because if you look around, you'll still see theories of that, of, oh, the Switch 2 was obviously going to be released last year and Nintendo delayed it. And I'm going to say it, that is cope. That feels like that is 100% cope, because you people can't acknowledge you were gullible and were strung along by bullshit leaks.
Mm-hmm. Where the...
It's in...
Should we teleport?
Because people wanted the Switch 2! And the Crossroad thing...
Oh, I remember that one.
Fine. Just need a safe path. Let's go this way, so I don't fall off the ledge hard. If I just, yeah, that. It's not hard. Just go around. $69.
So, 70, 71, 72. Okay, just go buy them at this point. If it's 3 maps, just go buy it. I wait until I'm 5 maps or 5 bananas or less before buying them.
Should we teleport?
It was this shop, right? Exit
Yeah.
right. Oh, I'm gonna get...
Chip Exchange is the yellow guy. Style Shop is the shirt. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the stuff. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is the other one.
yes, but...
Well, because we have all the fossils, we need to buy all the clothes.
There's this damage from icy water. Restores your banana. Stand zebra. Hold on. Let me get these pants too. This is gonna take a minute. Just upgrade all the crap. It's everything in all the colors.
Yes.
Now we can get the banana maps, and then we can end all. I mean, to finish the... like, ramble...
Oh yeah, that's the other way to remember, because it's the stuff shop. They're holding the balloon and the...
Yes. People basically... and they're all in this layer. Funny.
Should we teleport?
People basically fall for dumb rumors that they won't, because everyone basically wanted, like, Mario Kart to become...
Those two were two... No, what... No. An easy way to get those two, this is what I did, because most of that is slippery. If you go into the... go in... There should be a window somewhere. Oh, yeah, I believe we used that window. If you, yeah, break that window, you get on the outside. Now go all the way to the back. It's a banana on the top, and then when you get on the top, because this
We're gonna jump off.
because it looks like a head, it jump onto the nose.
Oh! Cranky Rant.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this.
Big hairy mug only turned up. That's all you have to say. Listen up and listen good. It'll serve you well to hear this. Took effort, but I worked out the crook stunning shot. That's right. Got his whole plan figured out. You know what I'm talking about, you ask? Oh, no, I'm just the fiend behind all these banana burglaries. No hoard is safe. Would have sent some muscle to stop him, but you had taken off your little mining misadventure. No choice but to do it myself. Friend at fault. Got on Ramby and left the island behind. Should have been you digging all the way down here after the banana bandit. Better thank me for doing your job. Rotten Krug laughing with his jagged fangs on full display. Doesn't scare me in the slightest. I'll knock those incisors right outsizer. You know when poop like drinks tiring work. Old man rant.
DK, take me with you. He won't stop talking about the walk left. Now just drop off onto the nose.
I would love to.
And then go into the eyes. Turn around. You can punch through the eyes. Yeah, see? Stolen.
A banana.
And then just some other one in here.
Now, look at that. People just get hyped up by dumb, baseless rumors, and then people get butthurt.
You could pin it if... You're not going to... Yeah, no, we're doing the punch through. So long enough to go the long way around. Yeah, there's the unbreakable wall. And because that's ice, you can't grab onto it.
Should we teleport?
Yeah, okay. Gotta go the long way. This was that banana. I mean, people basically believe dumb, baseless rumors, and then they act like it's Nintendo's fault they were lied to. Do we get to that? As you can see,
I think what that one is, I think that's the one where you have to go around the like main path, and then it's on like a wall somewhere in the main path. Like I said, I don't remember like any of these.
damn it, damn it.
Should we teleport?
Because it's in a cave or something.
Wow, you were out like a light, DK.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's you have to break through it.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
bad.
That's fine. End off in a second.
And to think, if we had continued smashing, we would have just fallen into that.
We were literally right. Okay.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Should we teleport?
I was about to stop. Do the outro and everything.
Ow.
Heal.
Ugh.
I just find all the Basil's rumor stuff, like, just...
Oh, we never actually said it, this one.
Chilly, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Apparently not.
Guess you're not as cold because you're covered in fur. Well, I'm freezing. Could you scooch over a bit and block the wind for me? Much better.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Cute.
When we're done napping, can we go somewhere warm? Then you dream without
Ow.
Save to top the file. And then I'm going to do the backup of the oldest file. Curse my heat nausea. Trying to do an outro. Carson walked off. Guess we can also just, since I was kind of jumping around, I wasn't talking as much, on and off heat nausea, just try to clear the point I was trying to make. All the Switch 2 rumors basically created unrealistic expectations. So the one channel hyping up like the Crossroads because people wanted basically Super Smash Kart. And then seeing that 2025 would be year 2 of the Switch 2 and just the like year 2 of the Switch 2 just flipping out because that would mean 2024 was year 1. And I was going to say, if rumors play into your confirmation bias, you will defend rumors adamantly, even if realistically they make no sense. But with that said, I'm gonna try to do outro stuff, though I might literally cut in and out. Heat nausea kicked on and off. Okay, I'm gonna try my damnedest to do this, but I'm probably going to do a lot of cuts. Not that you would know that in editing, where I say some stuff, and if I start choking, I can just cut that out and continue what I was trying to say. Because I'm getting better at doing my main shilling stuff First of all, if you enjoyed the video or any of our videos, subscriptions help a ton. If more people subscribe, YouTube will probably start promoting the channel more. So, in a lot of ways, subscriptions are the most important thing. If we get subscriptions, that will help a ton. So, honestly, like, if you did enjoy this video or anything else on the channel, a subscription would go a long way if you're not subscribed. I hate that I have to shill, but I'm trying to get the channel to be noticed because the algorithm favors more popular things. So you gotta do the like, comment, subscribe bullshit. It is what it is. In the pinned comment and the video description are a bunch of social media links. So, following me on social media and stuff helps. A lot of those sites are cesspools, but I've said this before. If I ignored certain problematic sites, I couldn't promote on YouTube nearly as easily because most of the internet is kind of horrible. And I just cast a wide net because there are a lot of people on those popular sites. And that's sort of the damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. When it comes to big, popular, like, social media platforms. Because the big, popular social media platforms end up garbage, basically, but you get a far wider net. Mixed in to the social media links is a Patreon link. Patreon's under my name. Lowest tier is $1. You get videos early. Second tier is $2. You get thumbnails as a sneak peek. I wanted to do some editor's notes, and I was God damn it. And I was going to let people vote on a list of games, and those games are stuff I was going to edit. So the second tier is the bare minimum to vote on stuff that I edit, meaning you vote on what goes up on the channel. Then the third tier is $3, and I will give you a list of games, and those will be games me and Carson have not played yet. So the third tier will basically get to vote on stuff me and Carson record. Some of that might go in the backlog, some of that might go up sooner rather than later. But this gives people a way to control the channel a little bit. But this is basically just helping us decide things with stuff that we already wanted to do anyway. I thought that would be a good compromise. So, that's most of the shilling done. And again, I was muting and cutting around, trying to finish this. As a quick bonus point for social media, if you want to talk or ask questions and stuff, that's always welcome. And for the Patreon, money would be nice, but I would rather not nickel and dime people, and I would rather be poor than feel like I'm trying to make people give me money out of an obligation. I want people to give me money because they feel like being nice and supporting the channel not doing that kind of skeevy thing of having all this Patreon exclusive content that feels like it's kind of strong arming you into giving me money. And with that said, I can do the final outro. So, this has been another recording of Donkey Kong Bananza Blind. Today we cleaned up the ice layer. This was 100% because we spent like 10 minutes building a snow bridge to get the one in the floating igloo. So I don't have to backtrack, which is great. So with all of that said, I hope you all enjoyed this set of videos, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, I thought this topic would be quick and interesting. It might be a bit controversial, but I feel like it will only be controversial if you fell for the grift in the first place. Now that we're super far removed from Mario Kart Crossroads, how do you feel about the dumb Mario Kart Crossroads leak? Because it's pretty clear that that was either bullshit or someone leaked some pitch documents where Nintendo was just throwing around some rough ideas. But now that we know Mario Kart World had started on the Switch 1, that basically means there probably was never a Mario Kart Crossroads. And if there was, it was just some ideas being thrown around. Because Nintendo basically did reveal Mario Kart World started on the Switch 1, and they pushed it up to the Switch 2 so that they wouldn't have to compromise their vision. Meaning this was the Mario Kart they were trying to work on, because development started shortly after they were like working on and kind of wrapping up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then they made the Booster Course Pass to basically get a bit of a buffer. But to get back on topic here, like the one guy I was making fun of, he's a perfect example of someone that fell for the bullshit. And I do wish I had downloaded his videos, because those last few videos were really funny and they basically got deleted, obviously out of his sheer embarrassment, because the man was following every leak and rumor that popped up, no matter how uncredible those leaks and rumors were. And that's why he basically got all huffy and was being a condescending asshole in the one video where he was damn near crying on camera because, oh, everyone was being so mean to him. He just reports on the news. And he didn't think people would be mean if he was just reporting on the news. And he was also tired of people being mean because he was just reporting on the news. And oh, he basically said that if you couldn't tell that the Switch 2 was coming this year, and it's basically super close with all of this obvious evidence, he doesn't know what to tell you because it's so obvious. And he basically had that one rumor video where he read about Mario Kart Crossroads, which was coming in year 2 of the Switch 2, and when his brain caught up to that, year 2 of the Switch 2, because year 2 was listed as 2025, so year 1 would have been 2024, and that just confirmed the man's confirmation bias. That's basically all this was. It was confirmation bias. This guy basically did have crazy confirmation bias and the rumor for Crossroads basically was just fucking fan fiction because it was glorified Smash Kart. Because the rumor was it was going to be Mario Kart, but it was Crossroads because the Crossroad part was to acknowledge that they were more willing to do crossover content since they had already done crossover content with Zelda and Animal Crossing and Splatoon. And in the past, they had referenced like F-Zero and stuff. So Captain Falcon would get in and you would have some F-Zero content. All the crossover stuff that already existed would be in. Samus would get in because she has a spaceship, so you would get Metroid content. Some Star Fox content would exist, and Fox would be one of the racers, so you would have some Star Fox content because they were doing vehicles. Pikmin would get in, so it would be Captain Olimar or one of the newer captains to cross-promote because at the time, people were also under an impression that they would throw in a character from like Pikmin 5. I think someone said something like that. I don't remember all the details, but I remember the baseline. It was Mario Kart, and it was a crossover to a few franchises with vehicles, and also debatably some oddball surprises, meaning it was damn near a glorified Smash Kart, or at the very least, if we want to dial that back, because it would be just Nintendo, it would be pretty much glorified Nintendo Kart at that point, where the Mario characters are the focus, but everything else is basically a decent focus in its own right. So everything else would still exist. So a good chunk of this roster, even if it's one character, it's just Fox, but you get Fox and like an R-Wing and a Star Fox, track. It would still be a decent amount of content, but it's pretty damn obvious that all of that was bullshit. And I just find it funny, and anyone who fell for that likely was just as embarrassed as the one guy. And I stopped really paying attention to his channel because he would cover any leak and or rumor, no matter how uncredible the leaks and rumors were. But with that said, I'm rambling. I just needed to make fun of him because dude ending up a pretentious asshole only to basically backpedal because he then had that video like a day later. Oh, turns out Nintendo delayed the Switch 2 so that their partners could create launch titles. Oh, that makes sense. It's like, oh, okay, so the Switch 2 is not 2024, it's 2025. Good on you, Nintendo. You don't want to rush a product. And then people made fun of him again. I'm not backpedaling, I just report on the news. If the news I'm reporting on is different from news I reported on previously, how is that backpedaling? I'm not flip-flopping. I'm just using new information to change my opinion. That new information made a lot of stuff make more sense. So, that new information is what I'm going with. Dude was flip-flopping, but anyway. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them all on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you're subscribed to the channel, if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.